I can't give up, cause I got so much to live.
Hello world, how everybody doing out there? Hopefully everybody doing fine. As always, we want to send peace and love to our viewers, and we want to thank y'all for following us and supporting the show. But today we want to do something different. We want to take it to the street so we can get the pulse of the people. So we out here in Atlantic Station, Atlanta, Georgia, and we just watching the people walk and shop and do their thing and spend time with their children. But we gonna stop a few people as they walk by and ask some questions and just try to get the pulse of the people, like we say.
Yeah, we're trying to hear what the people got to say, y'all. So we're gonna go around asking people questions and see what they got on their mind.
Yes, sir. So y'all just stay tuned and be on the lookout for this episode, because it's gonna be crazy. Thank you. Appreciate it.
We gotta try to get you real love. I can't give up.
Loss, love, regrets, mistakes. That's some things you can't escape. This life we make. Alright. Like I said, we out here in Atlantic Station. We out here interviewing people, asking them some questions, and I'm here with
Nola Dame is the name.
Yes, sir. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and ask the first question, which is, what's the biggest lesson you learned from a past relationship?
The biggest lesson that I've learned in a past relationship is to don't compromise on yourself. A lot of people get caught up in the other person or their partner and things like that and lose themselves. So a thing that I've learned was to not lose myself and to focus on myself as well.
Okay, so like dividing, like taking time for them and yourself at the same time.
Exactly.
And balancing that. Okay. All right, the second question is, I know you said you might not have an answer for this, but how do we love our children and discipline them at the same time? Any advice or what you think about the question?
I feel that maybe if you're trying to, what was the question?
How do we love and discipline them at the same time? Because some kids just feel disciplined and not loved.
Right. I feel that maybe parents should talk to their children instead of, going straight to disciplining. Try to see why your child did whatever they did, or, try to just understand before going straight to discipline. Not saying that discipline isn't necessary, but just try to understand why something happened.
What's going on? Like, ask them questions and figure out, like, not just discipline them, because when you hit them, I know from my experience, when you get whoopings, you go in your room and you get mad, you start throwing stuff maybe, and you just don't think about what you actually did. So I guess you're saying, like, if parents talk to them about what happened and tell them, like, rather than just whoop them, tell them, like, what they did wrong. Okay.
And it's also dialogue on the children's part as well. That gives them a time to reflect on what they did and why did they do that. It gives them a time to reflect on that as well.
Instead of just feeling that pain from the whooping. So, but before we wrap it up, I wanted to see if you wanted to give them your social media or anything.
Of course. Nola Dame is the name. You can follow me on Instagram at Nola_Dame.
All right, I appreciate you coming out.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you.
That was real. Hello world, how y'all doing out there? Welcome to another episode of Generational Help and Self-Love. I'm your host, Life, and today we outside getting the pulse of the people. I got a young gentleman here. I want to ask him a couple questions just about family, relationships, and see if we can learn something today. So first of all, can you introduce yourself, please?
Yes, sir. My name is Maury.
Nice.
Yes, I'm from New York.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
New York in the building. You know what it do? ODB, RIP. But anyway, first question I want to ask you, Maury, is what has been in different relationships taught you in your life?
What has different relationships taught me in my life?
Yeah, like any relationship, like your parents, your friends, any relationship that's been significant in your life.
So relationships in general as a whole, I would say in summary, probably just taught me what love is, what patience is, what unity is, amongst a lot of other things, like, you know what I'm saying, like just what a village look like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Relationships show you what teamwork is, it shows you what it teaches you a lot about yourself too,
Yeah.
It unlocks some things about you that you don't necessarily understand until you gotta deal with certain things with certain people. You know what I'm saying? So
I think relationships also help you become sociable if you're not. Shows you, like you say, unity, teamwork, and it also can show you you know, how people change throughout the relationships, whether good or bad. So I think learning from them is very critical as well.
Correct.
So I'm gonna go to the next question. This question, to me, I have children. I have 7 children, so this is a big question. It's something that I have to learn over a period of time. But how do you love your children and also discipline them at the same time?
So I'm speaking from a son or father standpoint because I don't have children of my own, but I think that parents tend to love their children and discipline their children in the same sense as just like what they know best. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes parents learn along the way. You know what I'm saying? As they, they teach as they learn. I mean, they learn as they teach. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or teach as they
No,
learn.
you
Paul
said
that,
it right. I get it.
You know what I'm saying? So a lot of the times, like, you think you disciplining correctly, but you may not necessarily know or have the best resources or sometimes we're not always solution based. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes when we think we're being solution based, emotions can be involved, disappointment. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things parents can feel can allow certain reactions or certain disciplinary actions as well. Like, you know what I'm saying? My pops was real anal in a sense with a lot of things, but I'm appreciative now, as an older person, like, you know what I'm saying, my adult age is like for how hard he was about certain things, but in certain ways, he could have did differently. Like, now my father's more the father, like, he want to teach how instead of how not. You know what I'm saying? Like, instead of no is how to, not to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I think that's just the biggest thing. Like, just, when it come to loving and discipline, just, discipline in love.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah, because it's definitely you can get caught up in the two, because I think a lot of parents, I can speak for myself, I think in the beginning when I was raising my children, I had a lot of my childhood affect my parenting.
100%.
You know what I mean?
Trauma.
Yeah, the trauma.
Yeah.
And so what I did was try to break the cycle.
Yeah.
I think the best way to raise your children is to get over your own trauma.
Correct.
Because that way you won't raise them with those same things in their growing up with that in their mind frame. So down they living your trauma over, and then we passing it to generation to generation.
Cycle.
Yeah, definitely.
Correct.
So I love the answer, and I love how you said your father now he's trying to teach how instead of no.
Yeah.
Because then that comes patience.
Absolutely.
And then talking to a child instead of yelling at
a lot of this shit come with age, brother.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? As you know what I'm saying? A lot of this come with time, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, who people are as youths or and it's in their younger ages is now who they become, more wise and more older. So a lot of this shit just come with time, you know what I'm saying? And when you get that, when you get experience, because experience is our best teacher. You know what I'm saying? When you get that experience, you just learn different ways to address different things,
Yeah, definitely. Well, before we get out of here, if you want to, can you give the people your social media, your IG or anything before they can follow you?
Yeah, 100%. Marvelous Workouts is one of my platforms on IG, and as well as Twin Trail. That's my personal IG. So, y'all want to get connected, holla at me. I'm here.
Oh, definitely. So y'all get there, y'all follow the brother, and continue to show love, because we out here trying to heal instead of kill. Peace and love. Thank you.
And shout out to the podcast.
Oh,
I appreciate y'all what y'all doing.
All right, for sure.
Appreciate it, man.
Like we said, we out here in Atlantic Station and we asking people questions. And I got my man. You can introduce yourself.
My name is Cole.
Cole. We got Cole right here, and I'm gonna ask him some questions real quick. The first question is, what's the biggest lesson you learned from past relationships?
Biggest lesson I learned from past relationships. Just make sure they're genuine.
Genuine.
Yeah, make sure they're genuine and that you got the right people in your life for a reason.
What do you think? What do you think are some things that'll let you know if something's not genuine? A relationship.
The red flags, definitely. You gotta pay attention to the red flags. When something just don't sit right in your spirit, then that's the Holy Spirit telling you to get rid of what that friend you think he is ain't.
Definitely. Okay. Next question is, how do we love our children and discipline them at the same time? What would you suggest?
Well, for me, I definitely need the Lord to guide me through how to raise my children, especially not having a mother full time. She worked full time, not having a father at all. until I was 21 and when I got to meet him. So for me to understand how to be a better father, a better parent, that's just one of my prayers daily, is to seek him so then I know how to work that out with my children.
Okay, so would you say that you learn along the way, like each time, each thing you go through, you try to learn from it? Would you say that's how you are trying to do better at raising the kids?
Yeah, definitely. I say, yeah, just taking it a day at a time, and trying to teach what I didn't know.
Okay, yeah, I feel that. So before we head out, if you want to give your socials out to people out there, you good, man?
Yeah.
If you want to get oh, it is hot out here, y'all. But if you want to give out your socials, if you want to or not, to the people out there.
Yeah, follow me on YouTube, KOLEDOTHAGREAT 99.
All right, man. Y'all go follow him. Appreciate you coming out here, man.
My man.
Yes, sir.
I can't give up. I can't give up. Cause I got so much to live for.